Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. In the last video, we beat Mars and Venus, and now we're going to be facing Terra again. So we might as well go ahead and get this show on the road and take on our good friend Terra here after we sneak into a base and make our way through it. Now, this whole part of the game I have no control over. Mega Man's doing all this stuff on his own. So, you don't have to worry about actually doing any sneaking around in bases because Mega Man does the whole work for you. That's strange. There's nothing here. It's been a long time, Mega Man. I didn't expect to see you in one piece again. But that is of little consequence now. I will destroy you as I did before and avenge my fallen comrades. Dark Moon, attack! So Dark Moon is basically Terra's version of the Yellow Devil. You have to jump over all the parts. Or slide if you need to. And when you start hearing the footsteps and seeing the shaking, that's when you need to get to the other side. You can use Photon Missile or you can use the Mega Arm. And if you do that, be ready to avoid shots and make sure that your shots are fully charged. When Dark Moon breaks apart, anything from the top two rows will bounce on the floor. And you'll need to position yourself so that way those parts bounce over you. Dark Moon will always shoot 3 shots before breaking apart. Keep that in mind. And, well, now that that's over, I don't have to really jump over anything now. Now, I just have one more shot to worry about. I might as well not even charge the Mega Buster up. I mean, what's the point now? Also, if you're going to use the Photon Missile against Dark Moon, make sure that you time it so that the missile, at least the first one that you shoot, goes after the eye while it's open. Because there is a slight pause before that Photon Missile shoots forward. I don't want to deal with that, so that's why I use the Mega Arm instead. And we have a password. And I'm going to get a drink of some cold tea. Alright. Also, I am counting that as a whole stage. So, I'm just going to be doing one Stardroid for this video. And then I'll do 2 more next time. Welcome back, Mega Man. I've just discovered some shocking news. The Stardroids have been using the resources from Earth to create an even more powerful generation of robots. If they launch an all-out attack now, we'll be easily defeated. I'm not sure what to do. Dr. Light! We need to strike now! If you can transform Rush for space travel, we can try a surprise attack and wipe them out! Okay. I'll start modifying Rush and give him some extra firepower. This may take some time, so why don't you go exchange your P-chips for items? And there's really nothing that I want to exchange for, so I'm just going to go to the second set of levels. And once we leave here, we get to see this nice little cutscene where we see Mega Man in the sky with Rush, and we rise up to outer space. Fun stuff here. And just like that, we have now made it to the outer planets. If you want to switch between the first half of the game and the second half of the game, you can just press B. If you're wondering why B didn't let you select the Stardroids on the first screen, you know now. Just use the switch between halves of the game. So we have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto. Pluto is no longer considered a planet in the traditional sense, yet Pluto, still a thing. It's still an interesting place in space. It's there. I don't know what else to say about Pluto, but our first order of business is to take on Jupiter. So that's who we're going to go for here. Alright. We have no place else to go but to the right. These flying things will shoot out little electrical shocks that will travel across the floor. You need to take care of them. Also, these guys, when they have their arms up, they will charge up and shoot at an electrical blast. Once its arms are down after the electrical blast, it's vulnerable. Mega Arm plus regular shot is enough to do it in. Also, while you're out here in space, you have floaty jumps, kind of like Starman's stage in Mega Man 5, which is actually pretty cool. Use them to your advantage. And just be really careful. Especially when the hitboxes on the shots are a little bigger than you'd expect them to be. Need to take this thing down, get our health back, and then make our way to the right here a little bit. Now, that thing right there, it will lower, it will kind of shock the ground a little bit, and then it rises back up and shoots some shots. It can go back down eventually, but you're better off taking it out however you can. Also, the little circular robot in this room bounces around. You can easily take it out with a fully charged Mega Arm. Also, I am going to take this guy out and get stuff on the way down. Let's get more things. Oh, there's a ladder there. Let's use that. Alright. Let's go ahead and take care of the enemies here. Thankfully, we can always take the upper path because of the big space jumps that we can make here. And we need to not get shot as we do any of this stuff. Also, it's really funny how the pickups, once they come out of the enemies, they do that. They just make this really high jump before landing on the ground. Only happens in this stage, but I do think it's a little hilarious. And you're here. Good. I will destroy you. Okay. Thankfully, we can get everything here with the magnet hand, which is good because I want all this stuff. And watch out with the floors here. Yes, that is ice. And in case these guys are giving you a hard time, Just use the Venus weapon. When they hit the ceiling, they'll travel in the direction you are facing. Also, you do slip and slide around on this ice, and I'm pretty sure that if you just jump straight up, you can kind of keep yourself from sliding around a bit too much. You still want to be careful around here, though. And it's time for more space jump stuff. Want to be very careful around here as you do stuff. I'm about to say, are we gonna kill him or not? And uh-oh. Okay. Branching path time. Take the ladder. You'll be thanking me later because this will allow you to do a thing. First off, we can get an energy tank and an extra life. And if we go all the way to the left, all the way up, we can take care of this guy and get some P-chips. But there's even more things that we can do. First of all, can I? Yes, I can. Good. I want to refill Venus for just in case. Also, when we come back here, we can drop down. We need to drop down and to the left, and then we land here. We need to jump to the left again and keep going left on the way down. We can use the magnet hand to get this. We need that crystal. The outer Stardroids is the pair as opposed to the inner Stardroids that we faced in the first half of the game. Their stages have one crystal each. And we need to get the crystals for something cool. And I want to get that cool thing. Also, yes, you do need to jump over that shot. Otherwise, you're getting hurt. Also, really need to be careful here. Doing a weird little dance here, but that's okay. Let's equip Venus, let's equip the bubble bomb, and time to take on Jupiter. Jupiter will stick to the top of the level here, and when you're under him, he will do that beam. And he will do a multi-way shot. And when he's flashing like that, you can't really hurt him, which can make him super annoying. And after the four-way shot, he always does this little dive. Come on. Okay. I am glad I had all that distance between me and him, especially when I messed up on that second to last shot. Yeah, you want to slide under him when he gets too close. So once you're under him, is the beam that makes him invincible. Then the four-way shot where he's vulnerable again, and then the dive, and then he tries to approach you again. Pretty easy pattern once you figure it out. And for beating Jupiter, we get the electric shock. It's a very close range weapon, but it does damage to any enemy that it touches. So that's pretty cool. And that is 2 stages down, and that is a second password. I'm going to leave that on screen for a little while longer. And yeah. And how many? Oh, right. Dr. Light! I found this crystal on the planet! You better analyze it. Let me see. Well, this crystal seems to be the energy source used by that planet's ancient civilization. With 4 of these, I can make an item that will reduce the energy consumption of your special weapons by half. I assume there are similar crystals like this on other planets too. Collect all 4 crystals, and bring them back to the lab. Good luck. So, if you get all those crystals, you'll be able to get the energy balancer, I believe. Really need to edit out that cough and get a drink of tea. How am I doing on P-chips? 116. Excellent. Let's proceed to talk to Dr. Light. And I want to get the Clobber Hand. This is the power up for the Mega Arm. You charge it up, you throw it at an enemy, and if the fist hits an enemy, you either hold B or rapidly tap it to keep attacking the enemy over and over. There are some enemies where you can't do this with. This won't work on all enemies. And this needs 100 P-chips. I thought this took 80 or 90. Whatever, I'm still getting it. I want it. And what else is there to get? Not much. And yeah, if you get all 4 crystals, I'm pretty sure you get the energy balancer. I am checking my notes here. Anyway. No. I don't want this yet. As much as I would like to spend 140 on this, I do not want to accidentally press A and get a description of it. So, yeah. Now that we've gotten the Clobber Hand out of the way, we can go back to the map screen and we can tell if we've collected the jewel for these stages, which is pretty cool. And I've taken care of 2 stages, so I might as well go ahead and call it a video here. Join me next time where I take on 2 more of the outer Stardroids. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!